All right, here we are, episode number 1 of A Geek Vlogs. I wanted to make this intro well after my day of vlogging is over. I've got a few more things that I might vlog, we'll see. But for the most part, my day is over. I got back from work. I actually had to leave the home office and go and talk with a couple of customers today. So I used that opportunity to begin my vlog while I was doing my commute, set my camera on my dashboard and started this vlog, and you'll see that here in just a few seconds. I wanted to make this intro to apologize for the fact that this intro vlog is going to be a lot longer than what I intend on this vlog being, between 5 and 7 minutes, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, we'll see. But I'm asking now, in this intro, stay tuned, watch the entire thing. I've got some pretty cool stuff that I wanted to talk about, and there's actually an announcement in the middle of the vlog about a new project that I'm working on, as well as this vlog. But I wanted to go ahead and apologize up front. I'm also kind of testing out camera equipment, frame rate settings, audio, all that kind of stuff in this intro so that I can import it, export it, see how it goes. This first vlog is kind of going to be a test on how I do these vlogs in the future. So stay tuned. I'm going to have a little quick intro, and then we're going to roll right into my day, and you'll learn a little bit more about Geek Vlogs. By the way, for those of you who might have been wondering, that is my Wampa head, and I actually use that to pull focus when I set up my cameras to do Geek with Glasses. I set it where I'm standing here, I manually focus my camera, and it's sitting on my son's easel with my green screen material, but that's what was kind of poking off into the side because I have a feeling I'm going to get a few questions on that one. So this is my first entry to a new project that I'm starting. I am calling this Geeky Vlogs. Hopefully we'll get the title on YouTube, who knows. You'll know whether or not I have that title by watching the video. But so you might watch my main channel. I actually have a tech channel that is called Geek with Glasses, and I do technology review, unboxings, and reviews, opinions, that type of stuff. It's definitely not a full-time gig for me. Unfortunately, I'm a family man. I have 4 children and a wife and a 9-to-5, and that does not leave, the 4 children and the wife do not necessarily leave a lot of extra cash to be buying lots of gadgets and doing a bunch of review videos. It's something that I do as a hobby. Occasionally I get companies that will sponsor me and send me some gadgets to do reviews, and my channel is definitely growing. I've been doing it since 2009, and it's slowly growing, and it's definitely, it's something that I do as a hobby. I'm just a passionate technology guy. I've been into technology since I was a kid. I was about 10 years old when I got my first computer, and have always loved technology since then. I have a lot of technology-based hobbies, and I wanted to start this vlog due to a recent discovery that I found on YouTube. I came across somebody who is a filmmaker slash vlogger on YouTube, and he's very inspirational. And he actually made a statement in one of his vlogs a few days ago for me. Who knows? I think it was maybe a month or 2 ago. It was actually quite a while ago. That the reason that he is starting a daily vlog is to help increase his skills, to give him more content to edit, to try new editing styles, and he's doing a daily vlog. This is definitely not going to be a daily vlog. I'm going to try and shoot for once a week, but one of the other things is by pushing himself to make new content every day, he's learning new styles. He's learning new ways to tell a story in an interesting manner. And that is very similar to a goal that I have. I've always wanted to make as much content as possible. But, working a 9-to-5, I work for a technology company. I'm a solutions architect. I do work from home, which is great. It offers me the opportunity to work on Geek with Glasses in my downtime and spend a lot of time with my 2 toddlers. I have 2 teenagers and 2 toddlers. But that being said, I just don't create content as much as I would like to, and that is the whole purpose for me starting this vlog. I'm actually driving into Northern Virginia right now, and I'm headed to a personal meeting followed by a work-related meeting. So I decided today would be a great opportunity, since I'm sitting in the car and I'm going to be here for a little while, to kind of get this vlog started. So again, Geek with Glasses is my main hobby technology channel. And this is going to be a supplement with the efforts of just learning to create better, more interesting content and learn better editing skills. All of my tech blogs, I kind of have the same workflow and the same process for editing, and I want to improve that. I want to make it more interesting. I want to be more cinematic if I can. And so that is one of the main reasons for what I'm doing here. So, you know, the vlog, I'm not sure what it's going to bring. I intend on talking a little bit about my life. It's going to be a little bit of a picture about me and my life as a family man, a working family man, and technology type stuff. And some of the decisions and some of the choices that I have to make in life. It's not going to be just a normal everything I do. I vlog and I carry the camera with me all the time. I intend to kind of pick interesting things that are happening during the week. And again, I'm going to start this on a weekly basis. I'm going to try and pick interesting things that are happening or interesting things that I'm doing throughout the week and vlog about those events. And hopefully that will lead to enough content where I can start getting better. So please leave me some comments in the comment section below on what you think I'm doing well and what you think I'm not doing well. Oh, by the way, the inspiration for me making this content is a gentleman by the name of Neistat. If you don't know who Casey is, he's an independent filmmaker and YouTube vlogger, as well as a tech company owner. He's been working for about a year and a half, 2 years or so on a new tech company, and he just actually launched it. And it's an app by the name of Beam, and I'll have links to all of that in the description below, so you can go check it out. It's pretty cool stuff. So check out Casey. Very inspirational, very cinematic vlog style. I love the way he vlogs. I don't want to emulate him. I definitely am going to take inspiration from what he's doing, but I'm going to try and not mimic what he's doing, because I definitely want to, you know, if I'm copying, and actually Casey specifically talked about this, if I'm copying what he's doing, then I'm not getting better. I'm not learning. I'm not advancing my skill set, and that's the whole purpose of this vlog. So maybe we'll see appearances from my wife and all 4 of my kids. I have 4 amazing kids. I have a 16-year-old who, typical lazy 16-year-old, likes to play a lot of video games. He's into cars a lot. He gets that from me, both gaming and cars. My 13-year-old is a very creative, very artistic guy. In fact, he's got some sketches that I'm going to add to my tattoo collection with his sketches, some of the original sketches that he has in his art book I want to get tattooed. And then I've got a soon-to-be 4-year-old. He'll be 4 next month, actually, in less than a month. He'll be 4 years old, and he's amazing. He's full of energy, and it's just, he's creative as heck. He's just like my 13-year-old. Comes up smart as a whip. Great little kid. And then I have my daughter, who is going to be 2 in October, and she's just the sweetest, most adorable thing on the planet. And you might think I have favorites, but I probably do, because she's my only daughter and she's the baby. And then I have an amazing wife who, she's been a stay-at-home mom for the past 4 years since we had Julian. She is a chef by training. She went to culinary school and graduated, worked in some great restaurants in the DC area, and then relocated down to where we live about 50 miles south of DC, and was working at a bakery. And then, you know, once we decided to have kids, she wanted to stay home and be with them, but is actually getting ready to go back to, not back to school, but back to work in the next month or so as a full-time preschool teacher. And hopefully she's going to be able to work with the school that she's working with on kind of a culinary arts or a culinary program at this private school that she's going to be teaching. So we'll see. It's, you know, it's definitely a lot of stress getting ready for the new school year that she's going to be teaching, getting the class prepped and all of that. So it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out. But maybe we'll see appearances from her. Obviously, I'm not going to film her, or I mean, I'm going to film her. I'm just not going to put her in the vlog if she doesn't want to be in the vlog. If you want to know a little bit more about my wife, we actually did a cooking show on YouTube for a period of time. It was called Lala Cooks, and I'll have a link to that down in the description, and you can check that out. We did about 6 or 7 episodes, and we were kind of working with the format, and she was kind of getting more comfortable on camera and making those videos. And then she got pregnant, and as you can imagine, she didn't want to be on camera anymore. So and when you have kids, it's a struggle. We used to do Lala Cooks 7-minute videos. It was like 4 hours of shooting because of all of the different stuff that we had to do. Anyways, I need to pay attention to where I'm going so I don't miss my exit to get to this meeting. Let's see here. I am going to onto the floor. So, edit that out. Put that back. All right, I'm gonna edit that wonderful little tidbit out, and hopefully I'm gonna actually get to a point where I'm going to end this blog, or this vlog, just based on the fact that I need to start paying attention to where I'm going, and I didn't mean to launch my camera onto the floor. Anyways, so stay tuned for more stuff. Hopefully this camera is grabbing focus. Since it hit the ground, it's trying to grab focus on my steering wheel, I can see. But hopefully we will get to making some more vlogs soon, and I'll do some more vlogging as soon as I get where I'm going. All right, here I am. I have actually made it significantly earlier than I expected to. DC traffic is normally absolutely horrible. And I left a little bit later. I used the HOV, and I actually got to my destination in a normal time, hit no traffic as far as like actually bumper to bumper type traffic. I literally got here in about 50 minutes. Normally this is about a 2.5 hour drive, and I left 2 hours early. So I've got a few minutes to spare before my first meeting, and I wanted to talk about one other thing that I'm actually getting ready to start. So a few years ago, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was actually broadcasting on Ustream, and I was doing like a live tech show where I had, you know, questions and answers type stuff, and then I used Twitter to complement that, where I would go online and I used TweetDeck to look up problems and try to help people with their technology related problems. I came across and met a guy by the name of Brad, and he runs a tech show out of Australia called the Tech Webcast. And about a year or so ago, he had me on as a special guest, basically plugging my YouTube channel and plugging my site. And it was a great show, and I met a gal on there who was also co-hosting by the name of Jennifer. And Jennifer has her own long format audio tech show called Get Nerdy With It. And all these links are going to be linked in the description below. So just recently, right after WWDC this year, Jennifer and I did a wrap-up. She had me as a co-star on Get Nerdy With It, and we did a wrap-up video about our ideas and thoughts about things like the Apple Watch, iOS 9, and all of the stuff that El Capitan that they talked about at WWDC. And from that, we had an idea, and she had an idea, and actually approached me to be a permanent co-host on Get Nerdy With It. And after talking things through and working out a schedule and working out the logistics, I was very excited that she actually asked me, because long audio format is something that I've always wanted to get into, but you don't do it alone. You know, it gets kind of boring if it's just you talking, kind of like vlogs. But long format, you know, you're looking at an hour long or so. You know, it just depends on what you have to talk about. So that being said, starting September, I'm actually going to be starting a new blog, a long audio format blog podcast with Jennifer, and I will be a co-host of the show. She's rebranding the website, and we're going to be talking twice a month. To start, 2 times a month on Thursdays we'll do recordings, and we're going to do things like interviews, talk about tech as a whole, you know, have little segments like you know, like app of the month, you know, that type of thing, so on and so forth on that show. So I'm really excited about having the opportunity to get into a tech audio format. As you can tell by these vlogs, as well as my tech blog on Geek with Glasses, I like to talk. I'm long-winded. I have a lot to say, and this is going to be a great outlet for that. So stay tuned for that, and you'll be able to find that at getnerdywithit.com, unless she changes the name. I wouldn't think that she's going to change the name of the site, even though we're kind of relaunching the site. But stay tuned for that, and we will be looking forward to new episodes very soon. All right, awesome. So personal meeting done. I feel like it went very, very well. I am now on to business meeting number 2 for the day, and this is the facility that I am meeting. I am not actually meeting with the Llewellyn Group, as you can see on the building there. I'm meeting with a different company, but that is what's next on the agenda, and I'm really pumped about the meeting that I just concluded for the last hour and a half. So I wonder how this is going to look without any stabilization on it. I know the 6 Plus has the built-in motorized stabilizer. This is software, but at 60 frames it looks like it's pretty shaky. We'll see. Not good. So I made a comment earlier in the blog while I was heading into DC that I was shocked that traffic was so light, and that's because I was shocked that traffic was so light. This is typical traffic. It is currently 3:50 and I am heading south on 95, and this is normal. This is normal DC traffic. DC 50 miles south normally takes 2 hours because of this. There's no construction, there's no accident, it's just people who don't know how to drive. Alright, I made a pit stop on my way home, just picked up some goodies, some for work and some for personal. I picked up a new life-proof case for my iPhone to keep this protected when I'm fishing. I needed the waterproof case so I can keep water out of my phone. So I picked that up, and I actually got a white one. I'm going to do an unboxing on this and talk about the features of this one versus one of their new ones. I got a white one, so in case I actually drop it in the river, I can see it. And then I also picked up a Griffin watch charging stand for my iPhone, my Apple Watch. And I picked up this one because A, it's cheap, and B, it allows you to turn the phone sideways. So there we go, here's a good example here, so that when watchOS 2 comes out, the nightstand mode will incorporate. A lot of the chargers don't have that ability, and so I picked this one up. Then I got some printer cartridge, so there we go. That's my view. I'm going to head home now. All right, there we go. We just did 30 minutes of 21 Day Fix's lower fix. There's no lower fix setting on the Apple Watch, so I chose the stair stepper. So it took us a half an hour. This says I only burned 161 calories. I hope there was a lot more than that. Heading upstairs. Just finished our 21 Day Fix workout. Look outside and it's raining. Amazing way to cool down after sweating like crazy doing the 21 Day Fix lower fix workout. This is going to be a perfect time for me to end today's vlog, the first vlog in my series. We're going to cool down, have a protein shake, put Julian to bed. I'm going to start editing this vlog. My wife's going to get some work done, getting ready for work starting next month. And that's it. I'm going to link my Instagram in the show notes, my personal Instagram, so you can follow along on my day-to-day Instagram photos to accompany along with these vlogs. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.